How's it going, everybody? It is Matty here today with an Elder Scrolls Online video. Yeah, laugh it up. An Elder Scrolls Online video. I said it. And today I'm going to be talking about my updated thoughts, because I did an updated thoughts video, and now here are my updated thoughts. Anyway, I'm going to be telling you why I've actually been enjoying this game quite a bit. Yeah, I said it. And you know what you're getting into with this title, man. You can see it right there, clear as day. Don't act like you can't read. Elder Scrolls Online is not bad. It's really not. It's a quite enjoyable game, and it gets a sadly bad rap from a lot of angry fanboys who can't stand the fact that online is in the title. And I get it, man. I get it. Don't get me wrong. But I'm going to tell you guys this story. So I see this game staring me down in the PlayStation Store on the holiday sale. I'm like, nah, I'm going to hold off, man. But it was only like 20 bucks or so. And I was like, I got to hold off because I know I'm going to regret purchasing it. And then the Steam sale starts up, and that's like the first game I see, 20 bucks again. I'm like, oh my goodness, I almost have to pick this up because I feel like this is a sign. And I just kind of briefly mentioned something to two of my friends, and they're like, let's get this, man. Let's get a game that we can put hundreds of hours into and play online together. And I got myself thinking that, you know what? I'm such a co-op freak. I love playing games online with my friends, and there's hardly a game out there that I haven't played that has co-op, that I was like, okay, yeah, let's give this a whirl, man. So we download it. It takes forever. There's a million and one patches, but I thought it was worth it for my discounted dollar, though. That's the key word, my discounted dollar. I have a lot of trouble imagining myself spending $60 full on this game. Now, I know you can buy it used, but I'm talking about the digital price. You know, it's worth the discounted price, though. I'm going to kind of give you some examples as to why I enjoy it a lot. So for me personally, what I like most about this game is the questing. There is just a quest around every corner, like most Elder Scrolls games, and I really did enjoy that. And I feel that it's been a lot of fun questing with friends for the first time in a while as well, so maybe there's a little bit of nostalgia being loaded into that, I don't know. But I really like how the quests are written. Some of them are interesting. Actually, I don't even want to say some. Most are actually quite interesting, to tell you the truth. It's really good for the lore too. If you're like me and you're trying to get assimilated with the Elder Scrolls lore. Now, I do know it takes place in the second era, which is before, I think, Arena, and definitely before Morrowind, Oblivion, as well as Skyrim, which was in the fourth era. I know that, but to get assimilated with the world and what's kind of been established beforehand, and just kind of learn a little bit about all these factions and all these people and races, because it covers such a broad landscape of things happening in the world of Elder Scrolls, that it kind of helps you just get familiarized with future territories and current territories that have happened already. Even though it happens before all these games, it still kind of gives you a good idea. So when you go into them afterwards, you're kind of like familiar with it already. So it does help in that regard. I know not everyone here is a Bethesda YouTuber. Also, on top of that, like I said, I really enjoy the questing, but the issue I have with the questing is the writing, because sometimes it's just like this straight line of dialogue is what I like to call it. It doesn't let you branch out or ask questions, and I've recently found out that I'm just obsessed with asking questions in RPGs now, and I just don't realize that I exhaust almost every single conversation option. But with all that good stuff said, this game, do not buy it if you're going to play by yourself. Getting the gameplay for this video by myself was such a pain, because it's just so, it's so boring by yourself. Do not buy this game if you're going to play on your own. I know some people can get along playing this game on their own. I respect that entirely. But for me, oh my gosh, just no, don't do it, okay? You know, it's fun at first, but then you just realize that so many pieces of content are cut off until your friends get on. It's just almost torture, where it's like, oh, you run into a public dungeon, awesome, and then you find out that, oh, well, sorry, you kind of need a group of friends to really get this one done. And you end up sitting in the zone chat trying to associate with people and get them to come with you, and sometimes they're way too high of a level where they'll come in and just destroy everything so easily for you. It's just such a pain, man. Just get this game with a friend, if anything. And like I said, more than anything, I'm really happy I spent my discounted dollar on this, because spending $60 on it, while it's good for your money compared to another MMO like Star Wars The Old Republic, where that game, although it's subscription based, has a lot of better features, was a lot more well developed in my opinion, where Elder Scrolls Online could be arguably a worse MMO, it still is more bang for your buck, because you're spending the money once. And for me, $20 on a game I'm going to spend hundreds of hours in perhaps with my friends, that's definitely worth the price tag. Now, some people will be spending money on the used copies or whatever, but still, I think it's worth the money in that regard. But yeah, those are my updated thoughts on Elder Scrolls Online. A lot of you guys were asking me what I thought on this, because, you know, I just recently picked it up, kind of said I was going to, and a lot of my Twitter followers were just asking, hey, what do you think about this game? I might pick it up myself. So if you ask me, I mean, it's not like anything you have to go run out and pick up now, but if you're looking for a game to play with some friends that is in a universe you will most certainly enjoy, then this is definitely a good place to go. But anyway, I'd like to hear your thoughts on Tamriel Unlimited in the comments down below. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, check out sugarbomb.com, the place by Bethesda fans for Bethesda fans. Stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.